I hit somebody, but I just hit her, and and she was so just distraught and freaked out and angry, and I was trying to comfort her, and she just wanted to kill me, hate me, hate me, hate me.
The entertainment world thrives on image, reputation, and the tightrope balance between authenticity and diplomacy. So, when someone of Jennifer Aniston's stature, an icon of television, a beloved film star, and one of the most universally recognized faces in Hollywood, chooses to publicly name 5 actors she reportedly hates, the seismic tremor reverberates far beyond tabloid headlines. It pierces through the industry's veil of civility, offering a rare, unscripted look into the hidden frictions that define celebrity dynamics. Before we start, smash the like and subscribe buttons for more updates. This striking revelation came not through rumor, insinuation, or third-party whispers, but directly from Aniston herself. There was no vague allusion or carefully worded suggestion. She named them, clean and unfiltered. The statement didn't occur in a chaotic Twitter tirade, nor did it unfold during a heated red carpet exchange. It emerged in a moment of stark candor, catching everyone off guard. Not because celebrities harboring dislikes is new, but because someone as meticulously media-savvy as Aniston broke the unspoken Hollywood rule. Keep your enemies private and your smile public. The disclosure had the intensity of a confession, not only because of the names involved, all fellow actors, some colleagues, some rivals, but because it defied every practiced instinct of someone who has spent decades finessing the art of likability. Jennifer Aniston is a master of diplomatic charm, often skating over controversies with an ease that renders them forgettable. That's precisely why this rupture felt so jarring. When someone so consistently composed chooses to speak out with such directness, the implication is clear. The tension must have simmered for years. Behind the glittering facade of the industry, personal animosities often stew quietly in trailers, boardrooms, and private parties. Competition over roles, conflicting creative visions, and bruised egos are all part of the terrain, but the truth is rarely spelled out publicly. The implications of Aniston's statement transcend mere personal drama. They speak to the complexity of celebrity culture, where personas are often divorced from people, and civility is a performance all its own. Each of the 5 names she mentioned reportedly represents a different facet of the frustration she harbors. 1. A male co-star known for his off-screen arrogance had allegedly clashed with Aniston over creative decisions during a major film production. Sources close to the set recalled icy standoffs and long silences between takes. Another name she offered was an actress with whom she shared a TV project, a show that never quite reached the success it had aimed for. A relationship fraught with subtle undermining and what Aniston once cryptically referred to as emotional sabotage. But it wasn't just about creative differences or ego-driven arguments. In 2 cases, her disdain appeared rooted in deeper issues. Fundamental personality clashes. One actor, she allegedly claimed, made environments toxic wherever he went. His energy, according to those who worked with him, was aggressively draining, his presence more performative off-camera than on. Aniston, a known advocate for wellness and balanced sets, reportedly found this unbearable. The last name on the list was perhaps the most shocking. Not because of any high-profile drama, but because the public had long perceived them as friends, a duo photographed laughing at award shows, supporting one another's projects, even vacationing together at one point. That name revealed just how much of Hollywood's public-facing camaraderie is more strategic than genuine. Their relationship, it now seems, was a delicate dance of appearances, all smiles in the spotlight and sharp edges behind closed doors. What stands out isn't simply that Aniston dislikes these 5 individuals, but that she felt compelled to say so. There's a difference between disliking someone and choosing to declare it publicly, especially for someone so carefully groomed by the media machine. This was not a slip or a misstep, it was intentional. And that intention raises important questions. Was it a response to something recent? A buildup of long-held frustration? A statement of liberation from the image she has long been required to maintain? For years, Jennifer Aniston has shouldered the burdens of public scrutiny, from being labeled America's sweetheart to having her personal relationships dissected in near forensic detail. Much of her career has been accompanied by an expectation of grace, humor, and likability, a demand to remain affable and unbothered. To speak candidly about hatred, a strong word rarely employed without care, is to defy not only industry etiquette, but also the specific gendered expectations placed on her. Women in the entertainment world, especially those in Aniston's age and status bracket, are often expected to remain uncontroversial, nurturing, above it all. In openly naming names, she dismantled that narrative with startling precision. There is a unique potency in who gets to speak truthfully in Hollywood. Men often do so with little consequence, expressing anger, naming rivals, and engaging in creative clashes without being labeled difficult. But when a woman, particularly one so long associated with grace under pressure, shifts the tone to raw honesty, it feels revolutionary. Aniston's decision wasn't just about those 5 people. It was about reclaiming the space to be fully human, even in the ugly parts. That said, the implications of this disclosure ripple outward. It reconfigures how fans and colleagues view her past work, particularly those projects involving the named individuals. Films and television scenes once enjoyed for their chemistry now come under a different lens. Audiences inevitably rewatch them, looking for signs. An eye twitch, a faltered smile, an unusually cold exchange, trying to spot where the friction might have bled into the performance. This retrospection is both unavoidable and deeply human. The need to decode authenticity in a world built on illusion. Moreover, it casts a spotlight on the performative nature of Hollywood friendships. The entertainment industry is rife with posed photos, exaggerated compliments, and mutual promotions, all crafted to sustain careers and keep alliances intact. What Aniston did, by naming the 5, was rupture that carefully woven tapestry. She laid bare the truth that not all relationships in the industry are real, not all smiles are sincere, and not all collaborations are harmonious. From a cultural standpoint, her move prompts a broader reflection on how celebrities navigate conflict in the public eye. There has long been an understanding that feuds should remain subtext, hinted at, but never stated, felt, but never confirmed. In a time when celebrities are increasingly expected to be both relatable and aspirational, transparent and curated, Aniston's stark honesty complicates that dual expectation. She didn't just challenge her colleagues, she challenged the audience's perception of her. It's also worth noting how this incident slots into the broader trend of shifting celebrity culture. With the rise of social media and the disintegration of traditional PR gatekeeping, celebrities now have more direct access to the public, and therefore more agency over how they present themselves. Aniston, traditionally more private and controlled in her communication, chose a moment to break from that restraint. It wasn't a casual tweet or a cryptic Instagram story. It was an assertion, not just of frustration, but of power. That power, however, is double-edged. Hollywood is an ecosystem built on collaboration and reputation. Speaking out can earn admiration from those who value transparency, but can also alienate others who see such honesty as reckless or unprofessional. Aniston's naming of names sets a precedent, and perhaps a warning, for others who might cross her path. It signals that she is no longer interested in preserving false harmony for the sake of appearances. Her silence is no longer guaranteed. For younger actors and rising stars, this moment may serve as both inspiration and caution. It challenges the long-standing belief that career longevity relies on never burning bridges. Jennifer Aniston has proven that she's willing to strike the match if the bridge leads nowhere but resentment. And for many, that's not a scandal, it's a form of liberation. The event also reignites discussions about the cost of emotional labor in professional environments. Aniston's commentary suggests that she, like many professionals, spent years absorbing toxicity, navigating egos, and managing discomfort silently. By finally speaking, she placed value on her own emotional boundaries, something often dismissed or deprioritized in the name of professionalism. Her move doesn't just make headlines, it redefines the boundaries of public discourse among celebrities. The cultural moment she created opens the door for others to speak candidly, not with pettiness, but with precision. It hints at a future where civility isn't equated with silence and where honesty isn't mistaken for antagonism. The statement may have come from frustration, but its impact lands in the realm of empowerment. For decades, Jennifer Aniston has been a mirror of what the audience wanted: fun, likable, emotionally available, but never chaotic. Her decision to share a list of 5 actors she cannot stand is a departure from that mirror. It's a message that she is no longer reflecting an ideal, but asserting a reality. And in doing so, she carves out a different space for herself in the culture, one not defined by her ability to play nice, but by her willingness to be real. This moment will likely live in infamy, not because of its scandalous content, but because of the shift it represents. It's about much more than celebrity dislike. It's about voice, ownership, and the refusal to wear a mask for an industry that profits from conformity. Whether one agrees with her choice or not, it is impossible to deny its boldness. She didn't just name 5 people. She named the problem of silence itself, and once that is named, it can't be ignored. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave your comments below and tell us, what are your thoughts on Jennifer's picks? Who do you think she named? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.